Hello and welcome everyone for this new lesson, third secondary stage, the second semester for Traveler 6. The title of this lesson, Unit 2, Reading. This lesson prepared by Noura Sufyani and presented by Faisal Al-Shehri. Those are our objectives of this lesson for today. We have three different objectives. Number one, to read fluently. Two, to enrich with the new vocabularies. And the third objective, to search for specific information. So we have three objectives. This lesson is reading. So you are going to learn how to read fluently, how to read without stopping. And also we are going to learn a new vocabulary. You are going to enrich with a new vocabulary, okay? And then you are going to learn how to search for the specific information as the reading strategies like skimming or even scanning. Alright, warm up, and you can see the title of the lesson, reading, and you can see pictures and also a statement he said or question. Is it possible that there is life on other planets? The question again, is it possible that there is life on other planets? Do you think there's someone there on other planets? You can look at the pictures, you can guess. This is the Earth. Do you think, is it possible that there is life on other planets? Yes or no? We are going to see in the next slide. Okay, Shuruq, you said no. Alright, here we go with the first slide of our lesson, introduction. NASA is developing the capabilities needed to send humans to the asteroid by 2025 and Mars in the 2030s. Okay, do you know what is NASA? Have you heard about NASA before? Can you see the logo of NASA? This is the logo of NASA. Can you see it? You're right, Space Agency. Excellent. Well done, Shuru. All right. So NASA is developing the capabilities needed to send humans to 2025 and also Mars in the 2030s. Now here we go with the content, and the title of this passage is There Anybody Out There? What do you think the meaning of this title? Is there anybody out there? Do you think we are going to talk about Earth or about other planets? Are we going to talk about space or specific planet? What do you think? Okay, you'd like to read, Shuru? In other planets, all right. Do you like to read? Okay, let's see that the passage starts with the questions. Are we alone in the universe? Do aliens really exist? And if so, is there any way to contact them? So what do you think with that? alone in the universe? Do aliens really exist? And if they are really exist, is there any way to contact them? So now, before we go deep, we need to know how to read, right? And if we know the title of the passage, and if we speculate and guess the meaning of the passage, we can read the whole passage easily. So now the question for you all, what do you think that we are going to talk about if this is the beginning of the passage? Are aliens really exist? If so, any way to contact them? Space, okay? Many scientists and astronomers in the 19th century were convinced that alien life forms exist. Some even claimed that they had seen signs of life in other planets. French inventor Carlos, for example, was convinced that the lights he would observe of major city. He tried to persuade the French government to pay for the constructions for an enormous mirror, which will be used signals to the Martins. The French government was convinced that his idea would work and did not give him the money to build the 20th century. Space travel became reality, and scientists' methods of communicating with extraterrestrials became more sophisticated. In 1972, NASA launched an unmanned spacecraft called Pioneer 10. In 1977, NASA launched 2 probes into the solar system, Voyager 1 and Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, in order to gather information about Jupiter, etc. All right. So, what do you think the whole idea of the passage? Now, Shuruq, before we read, you said that we are going to talk about space. Do you still with that idea, or you have different opinion now after you read the whole passage? Welcome, Razan. Okay, that may be there will be life in other planets. Okay, well done, Shuruq. Is this, can we say this is the main idea? Can we say this is the main idea, the one you have mentioned, that there will be life on another planet? No. All right. So your sentence is relating in one way or another to the passage. So it's not wrong. It's absolutely right. But we need to understand the whole passage in order to answer all questions. All right. So today, SETI Institute in the US continues the search for the life on the universe. The SETI gives the general public opportunity to become involved in the search for extraterrestrials. All you have to do is just download free software from SETI at home website, and when your computer is not used but connected to the internet from device located near to a Kourou telescope, The data will then be sent to the members of the research team, so that can analyze it, determine whether the signal or a signal has been received from extraterrestrials. In spite of all best efforts, we to receive communications from aliens, while the possibility of finding life on other planets exists, there will always be motivation. Right, true. Now, you said a statement that there will be life on other planets, and as I told you, we need to read the whole passage in order to get the full idea. So, did you get any other idea also beside that, the one you have said before? Do you understand anything in this slide? Did you get anything? Okay, you can see in this slide an underlined word which is determined, and then the previous one, the word sophisticated. So we are going to know the meaning of those two different words in this slide. Now we need to guess the meaning of the underlined words. Communicating with extraterrestrials. Sophisticated, is it typical? Easy, advanced, neat? We need to select one. Received from the extraterrestrials. I think advanced, and I'm going to select your choice for the first one. What about the determine, decide? Okay, are you sure about your answers? No more change? Okay, let's. Absolutely right. Well done. This is for the second one. Well done, Shuru. All right, let's move to the next slide and all the questions related to the passage. Now read the article and choose the correct options. Number one, why did Carlos want to build an enormous mirror? He wanted to receive sunlight from Mars. He wanted to create life on Mars. He wanted to communicate with the Martians. So, how did you? Okay, good. You said C. But I would like to ask you, Shuru, if we want to scan for this information and we want to know if this is true or not, what is the keyword in the questions? How can we take and pick this word and look for the passage to know if this right or not? Where is the keyword in the first sentence, in the first article? What do you think? Is it why? Is it did? Is it want? Is it enormous mirror? Okay. If I want to know the right sentence, the right answer, where is the key word of this article, of this questions? Because I want to enormous mirror. Okay, well done. What else? Is there any other keywords? Because we want to check directly I'm going to take enormous mirror and come back to the passage. No, we need just I want to make sure that we know the strategy of reading. Okay, you are right. Enormous mirror is keywords. Is there any other keywords in the number one? Can we say want is a keyword? You are right. Absolutely right. So Carlos and enormous mirror, those are, we can say, the keywords. Well done, Shuruq. Okay, number two. People have been sending messages to outer space in the hope of contacting extraterrestrials. Since the 19th century, since the 1970s, or for the past decades? What do you think? A, B, C. Okay, so you're selecting B. Good. Let's move to the third question. Pioneer 10 was made of gold, had no, including interesting information about extra. What do you think? Pioneer 10 was made of gold, or okay, you say it. See the last choice, and then the fourth and the last one. By downloading SETI at home software, personal computers users can assist in the search for signals from alien life forms, or send messages to extraterrestrials, or contact NASA. A, B, or C? Okay, you say A. So if I remember your answers, is it C, B, C, A? Am I right? Okay, let's go, Shuruq, and we will see. Well done. I think you select C, right? So this is the right one for B. Mistakes. Well done. You are, I think it's, is it CA? Unless you, I think it's, you said here C, right? Including truth information. Okay, never mind, one's mistake. Guessing the meaning. And if you remember the word sophisticated and the word determined, and you said the meaning of the word sophisticated is advanced, and the determines the proof. And also we read for specific details about the enormous mirror, how to get the main idea. And this is scan and skimming from, we call it the strategies of reading. Those two things in the reading, generally, it leads to reading. This is a reading skill, as well as reading for specific details, which is scan and skim.